So when NFL season comes back around, you don't think?
Well, no, I like NFL.
You'll tune in.
And I like college football. So maybe I only like football right now.
Yeah. Well, that's always been the case. That's nothing new.
No, I wasn't. I love the NBA, but I had a team. The
we
Bulls.
used to love the NBA. Like I don't even watch it that much anymore. But like I said in Snap,
why not? Whoa,
chill out.
I hate when that happens.
That's why I stopped using headphones. Because Spurs are irrelevant. So it's just
so you only like the NBA when your team is doing good.
Well, that's how I started. So that's all I really know with the NBA. I literally bandwagoned the Spurs when I became an NBA fan. I was watching the finals against the Nets back when they had Jason Kidd and all them. Yeah, chill. I'm old. And I was like, hey, I'm a Spurs fan. So I bandwagoned a dynasty. So all I've watched since I was, 10 years old was Spurs be a dominant team every year. So when they lost, when we started the pod, they had Kawhi Leonard, and that was the year Zaza Pachulia fucked his ankle up with the, the defending the three, and he came down and they got swept.
Oh, my God. What if that didn't happen?
That's where it ended. That's where it ended for me.
They got swept after that?
Yeah. Because they were winning by double digits in that game. Yeah. Kawhi gets hurt, and then they lose.
Yeah, it was crazy.
It was brutal. So, yeah, after that, Kawhi left. There's all this drama. Parker retires. Ginobili retires, and then the Spurs were nothing. And I lost interest in the NBA.
So do you think that – this is actually a good segue to my game that I wanted to play. Do you think that had a big ripple effect on that particular injury, that moment, resulted in Kawhi leaving the Spurs?
Yeah, I don't think if he was healthy he would be gone. I think there was a whole situation where they mishandled his
and the whole he kind of started the load management thing, and I remember there was what you were saying. There's with miscommunication between him and Pop. With
the doctors, team doctors, and stuff like that, and his family involved and all that. It got weird and messy. Everything didn't come out about it, obviously, but yeah, if he was healthy, I don't think there would have been much of an issue. I think they could have built around him, but ultimately, I think Kawhi was I'm ready to leave.
Then the Raptors wouldn't have a ring.
Yeah.
Damn.
Went to the Raptors for, was it a year?
Yeah, year, one and left.
Got him a ring. Sick series with the Sixers where it hit the back iron or side of that.
Great picture.
Do they win it all? Sixers have a ring?
Oh my God.
Then
that's
what?
Good. Okay, so we gotta play this game that I invented. That
so Kawhi's the GOAT.
That crazily enough, has exactly to do with this. So, after the break,
that break.
And I still won't grow up. I'm a grown ass kid. Swear I should be locked up for stupid that I did, but I'm a champion. So I turn tragedy to triumph. Make music that's fire. Get my soul through the wire.
the game is called What If, and if you're a Marvel fan, you know that there's a Marvel series called What If. It's where they, it's where they create episodes based on what if this happened. And I like to think of these as like alternate universes. So this is what's going to happen. I have 5 what ifs. You guys are going to rank them 1 to 5, but it's going to be blind ranking. So I say the first one, you have to rank it without knowing the rest that are to come.
Got you. Just got to place it somewhere.
Yep. And this is like, so I say this scenario, you have to pretend that you're just taking a peek at this alternate reality. So I say something, what if happened? You're ranking it based on how much you want to take a peek behind the curtain for like a minute or whatever. And however long it takes. No, just a minute. Sorry, I'm distracted by the fucking Discord sound that is going off on my computer right now. So you get a minute to look, just see, okay, what would have happened if this took place? And then you get your thrill. Okay, no, thank you.
These
I enjoyed that.
rankings made together or separate?
Yeah, we're gonna collaborate.
I don't know.
I think we
This is
should.
always tough. Fine, collaborate. I don't care.
Oh, okay. This guy's on edge.
He's on.
Pause.
It doesn't help. It doesn't help. I sent a picture in the podcast chat saying in the lab, so everybody's replying to it.
Okay, I'm better.
Thank you.
Okay,
Glad you're back.
first one. What if the Bears traded up, but for Patrick Mahomes? Would you like to just take just for a second, just like okay,
we get a minute.
okay, you get a whole
did
minute,
say
like
a minute.
oh, okay, let me see what happened there. The Mahomes still win championships. Where's Andy Reid? All these things you got to look at. How's Travis Kelce doing without Mahomes? Like a lot of things to consider. Is
Can we
Mahomes
discuss?
still fulfilled? Yeah, discuss amongst yourselves.
I don't think Mahomes is top.
Bears proof.
I don't think he's like. Well, I'll give him. He's like a top 10 quarterback.
Wow, but you don't know. You got to find out by peeking.
That's my peak. My peak into this universe is that he's not a top. He's the 8th best quarterback in the league as a Bear.
Is your
As a Bear?
prediction?
That's yeah.
Right. You still have to peek.
I'm peaking.
No, you didn't peek. You want to peek. You don't
Just
know what
peeked.
it. You don't know what the peek told you. You don't know the answer. You have an assumption of what it could be.
Yeah.
Do you remember who's on this Bears team in 2017?
Khalil Mack.
Mahomes and Mack.
Was he?
Throw to him. Let me look.
He was
real quick.
probably a Raider.
Allen Robinson? No.
Started with the-
Jags.
2017.
But he eventually went to the Bears.
Yeah. I
Allen
think
Robinson would have eaten.
Mack and Robinson were there in like 18.
Jordan Howard,
Right.
Josh Bellamy, Kendall Wright, Deion Sims. Wow, there was no hope for this team.
Yeah, they were the 2nd pick overall.
That's
Got
true.
Trubisky.
Yeah.
Who was their quarterback before Trubisky?
Like Glennon,
Yikes. Damn, they've been
Cutler,
in-
then Glennon, I think.
Now that we've done some research and took a peek, I think this can be placed at like.
Yeah, the Chiefs aren't a dynasty.
But would the Bears? They probably wouldn't be right.
No.
Oh, interesting.
It's
Well,
like if
yeah.
if this team like took a player.
Do we
they're
not say that
they're
word
they're-
on the
no,
pod
I
either?
don't like
Yeah.
to. You guys can infer,
You
but
just look at what both of them are wearing.
We hate the team. Stop.
I think this is safely put at 4.
For
Or-
like 5 is the craziest.
No,
No, one
is what you
one
want to
is-
see the most.
Yeah.
Oh, what we want to see?
Right.
One is what you really want to see.
Yes.
So how badly do you want to see how everything would have turned out if Mahomes was drafted by the Bears?
And now
Okay.
they might take Caleb, so we might see something with the Bears eventually. So this is like they missed on Pat, but now they have an opportunity
Yeah.
to possibly get another generational QB. So we'll see it anyway
Okay.
if they
4.
do that.
4.
Yeah, 4. Hopefully Andy gives us some good juice.
I misheard the instructions. I thought we were ranking based off like craziest ripple effect type thing.
No, how bad do you want to take the peek?
How bad? Okay.
Be it.
Tom Brady. What if Tom Brady was drafted by any other team? What?
Can we?
What? Why is that funny?
I don't know.
Just
I'd like it a little more specific. That's fine.
The Raiders.
Tom Brady, any other team.
We wouldn't know who he is.
Whoa, that's not giving a lot of respect or credit.
He was
to
a 6th
Brady.
round pick. Like, how many of those do we know?
Right? But how do you know? So you're saying it was all the Patriots in the system and Bill Belichick?
At first. But he wouldn't have gotten that opportunity in another team, and he wouldn't have blossomed into who he is.
Opportunity to do what?
To win 3 Super Bowls in his first 4 seasons on a stacked team and the best coach of all time.
He's cooking.
He is. When you immediately said this, I was going to put it behind Justin Fields. I mean, not just Fields.
I would love to take a peek.
Pat
Like,
Mahomes.
I would love to take a peek at this.
Are you trying to
Someone on
influence
another
us?
team?
We're playing the game.
Sorry, you're right.
What do you say, 2?
Whoa.
That's kind of high.
There's only like
So you really want to look
couple
at
other
it?
options.
You're kind of poo-pooing it. You really want to look at this?
Yeah, because
Oh, okay.
the Patriots wouldn't have I mean, maybe they'd still win like that 2001,
they definitely
03.
wouldn't. Yeah,
like,
but they wouldn't definitely.
But they wouldn't. Yeah, they would not have won like their latest 3. Maybe not 04. So Steelers would probably have a couple. I would like.
Do you
that.
think?
So probably.
Do you think it would be like his last one where Tom Brady was on the Bears? They'd do nothing with him?
Yeah.
Wow,
I mean,
he's so disrespectful.
Because he's just like a whatever kind of guy.
He's clearly like the best quarterback ever.
Right.
But
So you don't think he would have just found his way somehow to the starting role and then?
no, I don't think so.
Whoa.
And not it's a lot of the time.
How many goats have we not seen because they haven't
Exactly.
found
A lot of the time with any player
That is
is
true.
like they're a product of circumstance. Like he could have tried as hard as he could, but like let's say he went to Let's say he went to the Raiders. Is that like Rich Gannon days and like Rich Gannon never gets hurt? I mean, he got the opportunity because Bledsoe got hurt.
Weren't you like 3?
I was
Rich
0.
Gannon.
I think 0's born. But yeah. So I mean, he got lucky that there was an injury, and who's to say that would happen elsewhere? So
I feel like all these are NFL. Are they?
No.
Okay.
oh,
I can switch it up. Oh, sorry. There's only one. Oof. Yeah, my bad. There's only one non-NFL.
I put this at 3.
okay, 3's fine.
He's got to have a 1, like a great 1. Next.
I mean, he started off with the 2 best quarterbacks ever. So
Kevin Durant never went to Golden State.
Trying to remember
So
his timeline.
they
Okay,
had just blown a 3-1 lead on the Warriors when he was on the Thunder.
right.
Left and joined them, and then the Cavs Warriors looked like it was going to be a fun run for a while, and then he kind of made it unfair.
He got his 2 rings and just said, "I'm good." Then they won without him.
yeah,
So
yeah. But if he didn't go to the Warriors, LeBron, would he have tied Jordan?
I feel like
He would have had 5 probably. Would have had one more.
You think? I think the Warriors were.
I mean, he beat them. He beat the Warriors.
He did once.
Right, and then they got Durant. He lost to the Warriors, then beat the Warriors. Then they got Durant, so then he lost twice. More. So, yeah. I think of those last 2, he would have gotten one more.
Yeah, he might have gotten one more. The Warriors were just so dominant, even without him.
That is interesting. At first, I was like, for some reason, I wasn't too invested in this, but
Thanks.
No, not the game. I mean, this one specifically.
Yeah, Durant not going to the Warriors could change people's GOAT debate. for
Right,
sure.
exactly. Because I think the consensus online is like is Jordan, but like if LeBron has 5, that would sway it more.
Yeah.
Although, how much should rings really matter?
They matter a lot when they talk about this.
Right, and like
Because LeBron's got everything else except
but he has 4.
except
Like
the rings to match Jordan.
yeah,
Exactly. It's just
yeah.
Jordan has
dumb.
more rings, so
Yeah.
everyone's like, "Oh, Jordan's a GOAT."
But then still they make the same argument. If LeBron has 5, oh, he's now 6.
Yeah.
It's like the same thing. I don't know. It doesn't feel strong enough for 2, but I want
doesn't.
to put it 5.
I know. Tough here. Do you think he's got 2 more that would be at the bottom?
What you got in there? 5. Let's do it.
5. Yeah. Sorry, 5.
Because, yeah, it affects the GOAT debate, but does it really? People are still too hard-headed, and they're going to, like...
Yeah, they're
But
all
also, aside from the GOAT debate, what else does it affect? Do the Thunder have one if he stays in the Thunder? Is it does he not go to the Warriors, or do you stay with the Thunder? Or both? Because the Thunder are on the precipice of getting one as well.
Good word.
Well, I feel like if he didn't go to the Warriors, then yeah, he's going to be on the Thunder.
Yeah, he'd probably stay.
Russ is not an MVP.
They were up 3-1.
They were up 3-1.
Big ripple effect. You guys have any other NBA ones?
Is he a lifetime Thunder? He never leaves.
A Thunder. That's so weird to say.
No one's a lifetime Thunder.
Yeah.
Ooh, I gotta go on.
If Kawhi never got hurt.
Yeah, no, I can't do that one though.
All right, we're done with that one. It's a good game.
So which
so
one
far.
did you
Good
put it
job.
at? Thank you.
5.
We put it at 5.
Okay. Next one, NFL and then NBA. What if Damar Hamlin never woke up?
Damn it.
This should be
Jack
5.
would have money.
NFL player
Well,
dies.
no, he wouldn't have come.
You would have made the bet.
Oh, that's true. I wouldn't have lost the money. Yes.
He dies on the field.
Yeah, that's that would be sad.
Would Bills have won it all?
Would anything
actually
be
died?
different? Would you be curious at all to? Did you put? Oh, so yeah, this has to be 2. That sucks.
Right.
Yeah, that's how the game goes.
You made us do the blind
Sorry.
rating. Can we rearrange?
No.
Why not?
Range.
That just defeats the
Whose
purpose
rules
of the
are
point.
these?
Damar Hamlin never dies.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it is interesting. Like, what happened? Like, do they? How drastic?
Anyway, he does die.
Talk
That's what you
yourself
said.
into
He
it.
does die.
That I meant to say.
Yeah,
Like,
it
let's
does
say
die.
right. Like, do they?
I don't think they change anything. It's the NFL. They fake care about everything
But no one's ever died.
and racism.
And with in the end zones, they paint "end dying."
It'd be pray for Damar
God, it'd be crazy.
or R.I.P. Damar in all the end zones.
What award could they have given him?
They would have named. He's dead.
It'd be
They
named
can-
something.
Yeah, they named.
MVP.
Actually, probably. So 2, because you can't put a 1.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, this should right.
sorry.
Sorry, I
Jack.
yeah, maybe you guys will be better. Know that. So the next one, he probably wouldn't put 1 hindsight, but it's if Shaq never left. If Shaq never left the Magic.
Like he's there this whole career.
Sure.
A
Yeah.
career-long Magic.
They'd have a ring or two. I
I
imagine.
think they would. He's the most dominant player ever in the paint.
I mean, they made a finals, right? Yeah, they lost to the Rockets.
And I think
They
would-
did? Magic made the finals?
Yeah, they lost the Rockets.
Wow.
And I think they would have been
Kenny
able.
Jet Smith had like 6 threes.
Kenny the Jet.
if I recall correctly, from when I was -5.
And I think the Magic would have been able to bring in a player like Kobe or Nash or
Or just
one of those crazy
they were there. Yeah, I mean they
point
had
guards, shooting
Shaq
guards.
and Penny Hardaway and Horace Grant.
Someone's played 2K.
I haven't.
Oh, wow.
And the Lakers might not be what they are.
That's true.
Like
Kobe doesn't have 3 rings.
if Lakers
Well, yeah, he
if Lakers Magic made the finals, Shaq might have dominated them.
That's crazy.
And he got on with the Heat.
yeah.
So Magic might be a dynasty. That's a 1.
Oh,
We
nice.
did good.
Good job, guys.
So what now?
That's it. Good job. That was fun.
It was.
What would you have rearranged besides my guts? Sorry.
Besides what?
My guts.
Oh, my God.
I'd
Good
probably
stuff.
put.
It's good. OG, Dunn and Drew.
I'd probably put Brady 1, Mahomes 2,
Definitely
Durant 3,
put Hamlin to 5.
and Shaq 4.
Yeah.
Agree. Good job.
The Brady Mahomes are definitely more interesting.
We should try that next week, but I'll think of them, and then or like Eric thinks of them.
Okay. Sorry. Just kidding.
Yeah, that's a terrible job you did.
Yeah, we can rotate who's doing what if. That's fun. Next.
All right, pod's over.
No, before you go into your stories, I just had to say I took a 3-hour nap today, and it made me realize
That's kind of crazy.
it is. I wanted it to be 20 because if
20 hours?
20 minutes. They say you're supposed to take 20-minute naps because if you take any longer, you wake up real groggy. So I have tried taking 20-minute naps, and they work. But today I was like, I need longer, so I did 3 hours.
How'd you
And-
sleep last night?
I've been waking up like super early, so I haven't been getting much sleep. So I needed like a reset today. But it made me realize, like, is this what death is like? Because, like, I felt great. Just no worries. I'm just knocked. I just finished eating. Death might not be so bad if all we got to do is sleep. I thought
a peaceful death.
It was not like getting shot in the head and leaking out, but you're dying in my sleep. But it was just a depressing thought I had.
No, I had that thought when I was sick a couple weeks ago, and I took PM medicine, and like I wake up in the middle of the night and I can't move, and I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna go back. Like when you're dying, they give you like medicine to make sure you're painless and you're knocked out. So I can see that being comfortable.
Yeah.
That's how I want to go.
You guys heard of sleep paralysis?
Paralysis?
Yeah, have we talked about this before? Sleep paralysis?
Where you can't move, but you're awake, but you can't move.
You know you're asleep, but you can't get up. I suffer from it greatly.
Greatly?
Yeah, like my whole life.
I'm sorry.
Like I probably get it like 3 times a week.
Okay, explain exactly what happens.
I know. Honestly,
It's happened to me
over the
maybe
past
twice.
couple years,
Like,
maybe
is it because
not.
you're comfortable or you just can't
No,
move?
like I know I'm asleep and I'm trying to shake myself up, but I can't.
Oh my God.
And like it's like a whole like it feels longer, but in reality it's
Whoa.
probably like 30.
Pause.
It's probably like 30 seconds to a minute
Oh,
that I'm trying to get myself up and I can't.
that's crazy.
It happens occasionally. I would say 3 times a week now, but there was definitely like good stretches in my life where I had it like a lot. Didn't do anything about it. Just live with it. I don't know.
I don't know what you
I
can
was
do.
going to say, like,
You could probably go to a doctor and they could like do. I don't know.
It's not when if you heard your alarm, it'd probably wake up, right?
Correct. Yeah.
what about if you keep like a smelling salt next to your bed?
Haven't tried that. I don't know those results. But yeah, it sucks.
No, I don't think I've ever suffered from that.
I don't suffer much, but that's one.
I've sleptwalked once.
You're suffering.
I am. Sometimes. Not as much anymore.
So
But
what's
I
the
still
scary
have it.
part? You want to get up and you just can't.
I want to get up, but I can't. And sometimes it's like if
feel
I
paralyzed.
this sounds really dramatic, but sometimes when like I'm like face down, it's kind of like I'm
Pause.
suffocating.
So pause.
Kinda like-
so pause.
I'm like getting suffocated a little
Yeah.
bit. Like I can't. Like I really trying to get up and I can't.
So you face this phenomenon 3 times a week.
No, that again, not anymore. It's kind of like occasionally because most of the days I wake up by alarm. When I wake up by alarm, it doesn't happen. But honestly, sometimes though, in the middle of the night, it could happen. If like I just
Just wake up.
yeah,
Can't
but
move.
it happens still occasionally.
Well, it got brought up because Mom's been talking about death a lot, so
Oh,
it's been on my mind. She was like, "I'm ready for the rapture." She's just ready for the world to end.
I mean, if I think that I'm gonna die soon, I wouldn't mind rooting for that. Like when I get ready, I'll start rooting for the world to end because I want everyone to come with me. So I have an admission, like I told you in text.
I thought you had 2.
Okay, we'll start with
The less one.
okay. The lesser one is that I am a fat ass.
Meh.
I've been on a crazy
I haven't heard that before.
sugar
we go through cycles of this.
a crazy sugar insanity run right now, and I can't. I know I can snap out of it, but
You don't want to.
I don't want to. It's really good.
And it's tough too.
Oh, man, I've been getting ice. I hate ice cream, but I got ice cream
Wow.
like 3 Sundays in a row
Nice.
at Dreamette.
I love
like-
Dreamette.
Dreamette's good.
Why do you hate ice cream?
Yeah, not a big ice cream fan.
You hate it.
No.
You keep getting it.
I won't just eat ice cream. It has to be like I get the banana split there, or what is it? Banana split, yeah.
Yeah, there's plenty of split shakes.
It has to be a lot of things that
Toppings.
distract me from the ice cream. Ice cream's just cold and then
Then just get
nothing.
the other stuff then.
Well, I get a banana split. Has a bunch of other stuff in it.
Nuts
Anyway.
and
But get
fudge.
everything but the ice cream. That'll help your health too. If you don't like,
Hell,
That's what he's worried about.
but if you don't even like the ice cream, just
no, you need the ice cream in a banana split. Anyway, but that's
Okay.
not the issue.
So eat a
I want
banana.
to stop it all together.
No, you don't.
I want to exercise more. The gym was nice.
was.
I probably go like twice a week, maybe 3 if
Damn, it
I'm
went down.
maybe 3 if I'm lucky. But
Hey, it's okay. I miss it sometimes.
But it's intentional right now. It's not because oops.
So was mine today.
But
I also don't stuff my face with ice cream.
I don't stuff my face.
You're on a Linsanity run. That sounds like stuffing.
It's just been so. Alex brought me cookie.
Linsanity just smells like stuffing.
Alex brought me So no, this goes before that. I had a craving for one Publix M&M chocolate cookie. They were out, so I had to get the whole package.
The 24 pack.
Yeah,
24.
I don't know. I don't think it's 24.
It's high enough.
It's
like
a lot.
16.
It's 12 or something. So I finished that. I'm like, I'm done. And then Alex asked if I can watch his dog for 3 days. What's his payment? Fucking homemade cookies. So they're delicious. Oh my God. There were at least a dozen.
Really
and
you ate them all.
By the time he picked up the dog in 3 days. Yes.
That's
like
crazy.
4 a day. And they're big.
After that, once it goes in my system,
if you dodge diabetes, you're my hero.
Once it's in my system, it's like an addiction. Sugar's a drug. We know this. So after the cookies were gone, what did I do after that? I think it was a shake actually from Dreamette. That was
Those shakes are so good.
But you don't even like ice cream.
Sunday night.
Are shakes okay?
Shakes.
Milkshakes,
It was Oreo, so it had a lot of Oreo bits in it, so distracted me. Monday night was leftover shake. I feel like there's something else. I feel like I had something at lunch, some kind of treat. No, something was for dinner actually. I don't know. And then tonight was the cookie that Eric brought me. It was delicious. I'm declaring now.
And
no, I can't. I'm not. That's bullshit.
You missed Alex's cheesecake.
No, missed it. What do you? Oh yeah, I didn't even talk about that.
Yeah,
that was last night.
Yes.
Oh, he brought you that too,
and then again for lunch today.
He brought you more?
No, I only ate half of it.
What I say? You
imagine?
He's trying to
oh
kill
my
you.
God!
Alex brings you sweets every single day.
So Alex twice in a week has loaded me with sugar. Income. Yes, I'm on a sugar rush right now. I'm on a sugar high.
So what are you declaring right now?
What is this about?
I'm declaring that it's stopping after I finish the cookie you brought.
Off sugar.
Stopping the sugar sweets, having to have a sweet after every lunch or I did great in January, but having to have a sweet after every lunch and dinner needs to stop. Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
That's
also,
allowed by me.
you guys know what's happening this weekend?
Let me think.
Yeah, I know.
I know you know.
Come on now. You know, Jack.
You know.
You know. What's wrong with you?
I'm thinking.
It's moaning.
I have a hint.
Starts with S, right?
It starts with a D.
Fuck.
Wait. Or T.
T.
We're gaining an hour. No, we're getting an hour of sunlight Sunday.
Oh, is okay. Is that Sunday into Monday?
Saturday night.
Oh, that's so dumb.
It is dumb.
That.
They should
I
do
hate
it.
that. Why? Who cares?
It's just for one day. It's just for one day.
Who cares if it's a weekend? I want to get an extra hour of sleep on a weekday.
You don't get an extra hour of sleep.
We're losing?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine then. I'd rather lose it on the weekend.
Okay. Yeah, for sure. But from March to November, we're now extra hour of sun. In like 3 months, the sun will still be up. The sun will be up like past 8 o'clock. It's gonna be beautiful.
So what does this mean? Why'd you bring this up?
I am on a streak of not doing cardio, and I tried doing the bike at the gym, and it just got boring as hell. I'm not built to do stationary cardio or cardio in the gym. I need to be playing tennis or basketball or pickleball.
I'll play.
But
You get an extra hour of sunlight, you're going to be inclined to play more.
Yeah. it's gonna be easier to play basketball. It's pickleball. There's some courts that are available that you don't have to schedule, but scheduling pickleball here, man, it's just so annoying. And then I don't know. I need to get back on the tennis train. I don't know if that means I need to sign up for my league again. But I feel like I have so much fucking energy. I have no way to expel it. So my March resolution is to play something.
Have you looked into Jack's Fray? You heard of them?
Yeah, I think that's what we did basketball in.
Oh,
I'm on team right now.
They don't do tennis or pickleball.
they don't.
They
Damn.
do. They do pickleball.
Feel like that might be a hack to get in some courts.
You have to pay though.
Oh.
I looked into it. I think it was like $70.
I'd rather be in a tennis league. Pickleball doubles doesn't do it for me.
It's doubles. Yeah.
Pickleball doubles is not enough energy
It might be a
expelled.
singles league.
I just gotta get back in tennis. Okay, so that's my resolution. I need, because I don't know, fucking exercise, man.
You have all this energy from the sugar you've been eating?
Probably. So I need to stop eating sugar. I need to start playing games.
But then you're not gonna have the energy. You're not gonna want to.
Nah, that'll be fine. Okay, that I've been eating like shit is one of my confessions. Number 2 confession is wild one.
Okay, this is the big
like
one.
wild.
All right.
And it's not going to be wild probably to you guys, but to me, it's kind of wild. Eric had his birthday and I didn't get him anything.
I didn't even notice.
And I knew he wouldn't notice and I knew he wouldn't care, but I was picking weeds yesterday morning and it literally hit me randomly. Like, why? I'm picking weeds. I'm not thinking about Eric. Oh, I was probably thinking Eric should be here doing this. And I was like, what the fuck? I can't. And I was like, wait, did I? I know there was a day last week where it crossed, and this happens sometimes, it crossed my mind. I was like, fuck, did I forget to wish Eric a happy birthday?
You didn't wish him happy birthday?
No, I did.
Okay.
But I thought like, fuck, did I forget? But I did. And then this one was, did I get him a gift? I didn't. Why? I'm not sure. And then what's crazy, the craziest part is you literally gave him a birthday gift on the show.
That's true.
And it didn't even cross. I just like, cool gift. Didn't even cross my mind.
It's because you got one too.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. I was so absorbed in myself that I didn't care. Well, anyway, I got you one. I didn't wrap
Oh, a
it.
towel.
I didn't wrap it, so.
Okay.
It's in here. I like to give people gifts that they wouldn't buy themselves.
There's a dog.
I like to give gifts that people wouldn't buy themselves. And I think last birthday I got Eric Crocs. And I got him something kind of similar of the same color. Something I know he wouldn't buy himself. But it's trendy and I like mine.
I see.
A Stanley. It is trendy.
How is this similar to Crocs?
Because
It's just
color of
in.
Crocs that
It's
I
the
have.
same color and it's like in.
Well, thank you.
Okay.
And last time he was in my car, his water bottle wouldn't fit in my cup holder.
Whoa. Is that a euphemism?
Oh, that is true. Was it that big? The big fucking one I brought?
It was like it was the other brand, not the Stanley, but I don't think it was literally that. It might
Yeah.
not have been
It's
that.
it's another
Hydro
one.
Flask.
Yeah.
Hydro Flask ish.
Thank you.
Sorry for the delay.
It's okay. I bought yours already.
Oh.
Just
Bad friend, good friend.
But I don't want to spoil it, but it's just funny the topics we're talking about right now because of what it is.
cookies. Western confections.
Don't guess.
Okay.
Because I don't keep secrets well. If we keep talking about it, I'll be like, this is what it is.
All right.
All right.
That's
Hope you guys enjoyed this.
literally I'm done aside from the NCAA video game.
I know Tommy wanted us to talk NBA,
Oh yeah.
but
We did kind of.
Tommy, this is directly to you since you requested this. I don't know how to have a conversation about the NBA at this moment in my life because I have not been watching it. and I'm not going to fake like I know what the fuck's going on. I can look at the standings and be like, oh, that's cool. The West is separated by 8 games. The Lakers and Golden State Warriors are 9 and 10 seed, and they're playing. And if they win, the 1st and 2nd seed, maybe playing the Lakers and Warriors. That's so cool. I like to get to the playoffs to start talking about it because that's where I'll be more locked in.
What did we used to talk about, like, on this time of year on the pod when we were locked in?
We would talk about the day-to-day of the week because
like,
we were
like
watching.
who went off and
and like what we thought would happen, like in who was finals favorites and stuff like that.
Wow.
But because we always were watching the NBA. Like we watched from like 2012 to 2017, but I literally don't turn on the NBA anymore. Like I've only been watching college basketball because I have a rooting interest. That's usually where my interest lies when I'm watching sports. Like I started the pod with NBA, Spurs. They suck. Wemby's great.
He is.
Don't get me wrong.
I watched a little bit of him. Wemby
is doing some crazy shit right now.
Really? What is he doing?
Everything. Scoring, blocking,
He's
rebounding.
like second in Defensive Player of the Year odds.
Wow.
Which is impressive for a rookie.
He's a fucking freak. He's standing next to Anthony Davis, and Anthony Davis looks like a point guard next to him.
Yeah.
Like Wemby's going to be.
That's not really an exaggeration.
Yeah, he's going to be probably the GOAT if.
Whoa.
If they can put some pieces around him.
The GOAT.
He's that good. Like no one, like what we thought about Giannis, Wemby's got that, and maybe more.
But Wemby can shoot.
Yeah, because he's got all the traits that you can't teach. Like he's Curry, he's Giannis, he's
not Curry. Let's not say this. He's Curry. I
love this.
He probably averaged.
He will be Curry. Like
no, he won't.
He's not going to score as many threes as Curry because he's going to do more, but. He's going to shoot threes. He can handle the ball at his height.
Yeah.
He's
a freak. Yeah.
Is he running point?
Yeah. Which I don't like. I wish he would just get in the paint and do alleys and stuff, but he's going to be the best player ever.
Whoa.
He's only 20.
He just turned 20 in January, I think.
I saw a tweet saying he's the worst that he'll ever be, like, for the next 20 years. Right now is the worst he'll ever play.
That is true. Like this team has 13 wins right now, the Spurs.
Crazy.
So no wonder I'm not tuning in. But yeah, I'll check the standings sometimes because I think it's crazy that the Minnesota Timberwolves are first seed in the West. Because for as many years as I've been watching the NBA, I know what teams are historically good, and I've never seen the Timberwolves that high. It's like when the Kings were 4th or 5th seed last year. I was like, what? The Kings? I'm not used to that. But yes, the NBA, I just haven't turned it on. I've been much more interested in college basketball because my alma mater went to the Final Four. And that's just how my fandom operates. It fluctuates based on what's relevant in my life personally. That's why I don't watch the NFL starting this year. But I am watching South Florida versus Tulane right now.
Yeah, it's crazy.
On my computer. Why? Because this is a Florida Atlantic Conference game. And South Florida leads the American. And it would be nice to watch them lose because they've won 12, 13, 14 straight, something crazy. And South Florida is like one of those teams that I just mentioned in the NBA. South Florida hasn't ever had a good basketball team, I don't think. So I like watching when things like this happen, like things we're not used to in sports. I find that interesting. I don't find the Celtics being first seed again interesting because I feel like they're just going to get to the finals again and probably lose to the West team again. And that doesn't excite me to talk about. But go off.
Any NBA takes?
The Knicks are fun.
That's cool.
And injured?
Yeah, I don't know what Brunson's injury is like. But they play a fun brand of basketball, if that's what you're into. That's all I got.
Russell Wilson was released. Russell Wilson was released.
True.
That was big news.
Is
I actually did care about that.
2 first-round picks, 2 second-round picks, Drew Lock, Noah Fant. So they had to trade for him, and then they had to sign him. $165 million in guaranteed money to Russell Wilson.
He didn't even, and I think it's like an annual value of like $49 million. And I saw that he didn't even get to that part of the contract. Like that annual value is supposed to kick in this year. Like you're still playing under his last contract for these past 2 seasons. So he didn't even get to the big contract. Technically, they signed him to.
Oh, is that why they cut him?
They still owe him that, yeah.
Oh, wow. They will eat $85 million in dead money.
And Walmart will make that tomorrow.
Yeah, right.
Good point.
That's crazy.
They probably just did.
I'm gonna Google.
So when the Browns released Deshaun, Browns didn't trade. They did trade for him.
Yeah.
And then they signed him as well.
Correct. All guaranteed, which is wild considering they signed him. They traded for him like mid allegations and everything.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Holy fuck. Walmart generates an average of approximately 1.6 billion in daily revenue. This contract is nothing.
Oh my God.
Daily.
That's crazy because like there's so many things on the shelves that are just sitting there.
They own 6.3% of the market share in the United States.
Of just the market share?
Yeah.
Usually you say that about like an industry, but they just own
of the market share.
Because
they are so big, they just buy every other company that's becoming profitable and add it to their company.
It's such a big company. Think about all the people you know and how big a company is. Do you know one person that works for Walmart?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's a former fan of the show.
Oh.
He's in the Discord. And my good buddy from high school used to work at Walmart too.
Oh, Danny?
Yeah.
Whoa. What a come up.
And McDonald's.
Wow. Okay, so this is interesting. The free agent running back class in the NFL will have Saquon Barkley, Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Austin Eckler, Tony Pollard, and DeAndre Swift.
Correct.
Schefter said it's the best class of running backs in free agent history, but that does a disservice to all of them because now the supply is too great. I feel like there will be maybe multiples that don't even make it on a team until like mid-season.
I disagree.
Okay.
Because also the running back draft class is not that good this year. So that'll play a factor in that. They're all going to be signed before the season starts, I imagine.
Oh, sounds like a bet.
Which one of those do you think's not that great to be on a team right now?
Well, they're great, but like I feel like they're not going to want to sign for how much teams are going to want to give them. I feel like all of them feel like they deserve more than what they're actually worth. Like, remember last year?
Mm-hmm.
They got really butthurt about it.
They did.
So, I think...
Well, they're eventually going to have to either agree to terms or sit out, and I think they're going to want to play.
Like, was Fournette really washed?
Kind of.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like Swift, Jacobs, Barkley.
It is tough, though. Like, how many landing spots are there? Like, I think the Ravens will get someone. Texans
need someone.
Probably will get someone. But also the teams that they're leaving, like...
Cowboys have to get someone.
Yeah. So, right.
Like, who backed up Pollard?
They're really... Keyshawn Vaughn? That small... Was that his name? No. Deuce Vaughn.
Deuce Vaughn.
Yeah.
Yeah. They'll end up somewhere. I mean, Henry will get drafted or get signed somewhere.
What else happened in the NFL world?
Mike Evans.
I just don't want to talk about the Jags.
We could talk. Oh, that is kind of a topic of conversation.
A lot of free agents
we don't have to.
Or free agents to be were franchise tagged.
Yeah, it was T. Higgins, Michael Pittman,
L'Jarius Sneed, I think.
Sneed, Brian Burns, Jalen Johnson.
Oh yeah, go off.
There were only like 6 or 7 that got
Josh
franchise tagged. Josh Allen. I'm gonna name him.
I DM'd him the other day just to because I wanted to post some content about the situation. So I just DM'd him. I said, "What's Balky doing, bro?" With like a facepalm emoji, and I knew he would read it. So I just wanted the screenshot where it would say "scene," and that's all.
Did he read it?
Yeah.
What do you say?
But I'm gonna end it there so we don't go on a rabbit hole.
I mean, I just don't care. I don't care.
Oh, I had 2 or 3 questions that I wrote down. I was like, I should bring this up on the pod.
I love that.
They're football related and kind of Jags related.
Oh, good. I can show you how much I don't care.
If the Jags,
What if?
let's say they're the team they are now. Let's say they're kind of in the Bear situation where they're not actually bad, but they ended up with the first overall pick. Would you trade Trevor
Wait, for what year?
this year?
So we have a chance at Caleb Williams?
Yeah. Would you keep it? Would you trade the pick?
What does the trade get you?
A lot.
2 or 3 first.
3.
Ooh. Trade it. I've seen enough from Trevor. He can win a Super Bowl.
2 firsts.
To a team that's
Like 2 firsts and a second.
probably bad. 2 first. Still do it.
All right. So I think you're traded regardless. You, Eric?
I don't know, man. I don't know if I trust Balky to draft anymore.
That's also a good point.
I'm cool with taking another chance at a quarterback. We've been doing it already.
What do you get for Trevor, though? You get a first for Trevor.
Oh, God. You get 2 or 3.
3. A first.
You get 2.
A first and a second.
First is insane, Jack. We got 2 for Jalen Ramsey. He plays corner. Yes, I know one of the best corners of all time, but he's a quarterback. He would get at least 2 first-round picks.
Yeah.
But Trevor, I think all he needs right in this career is a line right now. And then I think he'd be decent. But
So why not draft a line?
'Cause-
3 offensive line with these picks.
because
That'd be so sexy.
because we
I
have
would
Trent
love that.
Balky.
Forget about Bulky. Pretend you're the GM. Well,
Pretend we have a good GM.
Yeah.
And sure. I'll take the draft picks and build it. I'll take all offensive linemen, whole new line. Best offensive lineman in the draft. Just give me 3 of them.
My follow-up question is how many teams don't trade it if they're in this situation? Need logos?
Because we've got the Chiefs are the blueprint. Like, we thought losing Tyreek Hill would change anything, and didn't. They win again with fucking Scantling making the big play in the Super Bowl. It's ridiculous. You don't need superstar talent catching the ball. You just need a competent line and a quarterback that can throw it.
Agree. Where's Kirk Cousins going? Falcons?
Rumored to Atlanta. I feel like it's still possibly could go back to Minnesota.
Raiders would take Caleb. Commanders would take Caleb. Giants would take Caleb. Eagles.
They would keep Hurts.
Because they just paid him.
Yeah. I think it's still justified, though. They keep with Hurts.
Broncos would take Caleb. Seahawks would take
Does
Caleb.
the tush push continue next year?
Good point.
Why? Because he's making. Wait, why? Oh, because it's Kelsey.
Uncle.
In terms
By
of
the way, never mind. Chiefs. Chiefs would. They would trade.
Chargers.
Hold on. Hey, I'm going.
What kind of order are you going?
Logo by logo.
Is it alphabet? Like what you went?
I don't know what the order it's in.
Let me see it.
B, E, G, C. Yeah, it's no order.
I don't know what that order is.
Vikings would take Caleb. Cardinals, Caleb, right?
Yeah. Yeah, they would.
Bills would trade it. Saints, Caleb. Bengals trade. Ravens trade. Steelers. I'll let you answer that.
We would. How do we phrase this? We would keep the pick.
Keep the pick. You would take Caleb.
Yeah.
Is what I said the last 15.
I don't know. I was confused. When you say they trade, it sounded like they trade the pick.
Right. No, keep Caleb.
We would keep the pick.
Take Caleb.
We would take Caleb.
Yeah.
And then AB's tweets would go crazy.
And then trade Pickett for how many first round picks?
4.
Chargers would trade the pick. Falcons, depending on what Kirk Cousins, they probably take.
They'd take it
Caleb.
regardless. Kirk.
That'd be a perfect
kick
situation.
To the curb.
Or he'd start and Caleb would chill. Niners, Caleb, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Titans, Caleb. Bears, Caleb. Browns, ooh.
Caleb.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy. How many more years is left on that stupid contract?
3.
That is so unfortunate. That is crazy.
I don't care. It's not that unfortunate to me.
I know. Wow. And all those mistakes, all those injuries, and they still made the playoffs with Joe Flacco. Texans would trade it. Bucks would take Caleb. Lions would.
This is such a weird order.
Lions would take Caleb.
They would.
Patriots would take him. Dolphins. They just paid Tua, right?
They did not. It's a hot topic.
Oh, well, then they'd take Caleb. If I'm a Dolphins fan, my God, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Panthers. Yeah. What a mess. Oh, man.
If you guys are set up being a Jags fan, imagine being a Panthers fan right now.
No, literally no light at the end of the tunnel. Like your rookie quarterback didn't even play well. Packers, whoa, good one.
No.
I'd say they did trade it for picks.
Yep.
Trade the pick. Keep Love.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
Jack.
This wording is confusing me for some reason.
Rams.
Jordan Love next up.
Rams definitely take
for sure.
Caleb.
Yeah.
Jets would take Caleb. Cowboys would take Caleb, right?
I hope.
They'd love that.
Jerry Jones wouldn't, though.
No.
Why?
Because, I don't know. Because he's him.
Because he's Jerry.
Yeah.
Probably the most intriguing one is last, the Colts.
Interesting. He's such an unknown.
I know.
And he's a 4th overall pick. He's so unknown.
What do you think you could get for him if you traded him?
Still a first.
Probably just one first.
Yeah.
And maybe like a second.
Maybe.
Maybe a 4th.
That's an interesting one.
What would you do as a Colts fan?
I'd sit and watch. As a GM.
Sure. What would you want as a Colts fan?
Like if I do like Richardson, excuse me. Probably trade it though. Or I don't know. No, I'd trade it.
You keep it.
Keep what?
You want
The pick?
Caleb or no?
I think
Just say
I
you
want
want Caleb or
Caleb.
no?
I want Caleb.
You want Caleb.
My third question, which is another follow-up. Do you guys hate Caleb Williams? He's getting a lot of hate.
For
Like, he showed up to the combine and didn't do any drills or anything. This whole year, I mean, like, he's been kind of, like, getting a lot of... People think he's gotten a lot more unlikable.
only thing that I saw that I didn't like was like his dad said he wouldn't go somewhere.
Yeah.
Wait, didn't he also demand that he wants like ownership of the team?
That was a rumor / maybe his dad. I don't really believe that, but that is a thing that came out, that he wants equity in the team that drafts him. His dad kind of said that he won't go to the Bears.
Why did dads
won't play
do
for the
this?
Bears.
Why did dads?
But people don't like him because
He cried, right?
he cried.
I like that. I like that he cried.
He cried, like he went to his family and cried after a game.
Washington, I think.
After the same game on the podium, like on the press conference post game, he was like, "I just want to go home and cuddle with my dog."
Love that.
People don't like that he painted his nails a couple years ago.
Oh, sus.
Well, I think he just said.
What about more recent? I thought you meant like more recent things that they hate him on.
And the way he's just like, I don't know, his interviews, like people just every post I see of him doing anything, all the comments are like, "This guy's so I hate this guy."
Well, the people are like already rooting for his downfall.
Exactly, which I don't really like. I don't know. I'm just not on that side.
I think it's every time there's a prospect that's hailed as the next big thing, that's what happens.
But people weren't rooting for Trevor's downfall.
They were quick to jump on him anytime he messes up. Super quick.
Yeah, but they didn't like pre-draft, didn't like, I don't know. Didn't dislike him.
Well, they sure do now.
But Mahomes escaped all that because he was just a quarterback that seemed to be overdrafted or considering what the Chiefs gave up, people were like, oh wow, they're really jumping up for him. So he never got hate until he won all the Super Bowls.
But to answer your question, no. I'm a practical person, and I don't just hate athletes for being human.
Right.
And a lot of the stuff you see is just people that bought Twitter Blue that want monetization.
Right.
And the Instagram comment section is just trolls anyway. It's just everyone trying to get likes on their comment.
I'm glad that it seems the Bears are doing the correct decision. And I wonder where Justin Fields will go. I saw they wished him a happy birthday or something today or yesterday.
Did they?
I turned on ESPN this morning for the first time in quite some time just because it was tag deadline day. I wanted to see what the topics were. And one of them was the Bears. And not that anyone cares, but I think they
Care Bear.
I was leaning towards them building around Fields myself. But that's just because I don't really know what to expect from Caleb in the league. But I think Fields is fine quarterback.
I do too.
But
good combo. What's your thoughts?
We all know my thoughts.
But we will see. Because we may not even find out how he'll be on the Bears, but we'll know in a month or so.
I mean, if he doesn't go to the Falcons, where do you think he'll go?
Fields?
Yeah. Who else?
God, I have no idea. Well, I'm surprised you said Falcons because I thought Kirk was going there.
That's what I'm saying. If Kirk goes there, he's not going to the Falcons. So where do you think he'll go? He's got to go somewhere.
No clue. Patriots?
Would you rather just draft Jaden Daniels at 3?
Yes.
Okay.
So whoever doesn't get Jaden Daniels. God, that high, though. That's crazy.
For Jaden Daniels?
Yeah, watching him, I just never saw an NFL quarterback.
I think it's where he'll probably go.
Wow. I saw running back. Just kidding.
What if nobody trades for Fields and they take Caleb?
They would just keep lowering their asking price. He will not be on the Bears.
What if he turns into Trey Lance? Just rides the bench somewhere. Or he could just be in a quarterback competition with Caleb Williams.
That will not happen. At some point, the asking price will be too low if no team is going to have to him. I kind of think the Raiders, their OC, formerly the OC of the Bears, I think they have a good relationship.
Did the Ravens offensive coordinator get snagged? Who was he?
Munkin. He's still there.
Did he turn down
their defensive coordinator went to the Seahawks. Head coach.
Head coach.
Vrabel and Belichick are not head coaches. Forgot about that.
That's crazy. They still talk about Drake May at all? I haven't heard much.
Who, like
Just
anyone?
Yeah.
I mean, he'll probably go too.
Who's after the Bears again?
Commanders.
They're drafting Sam Howell's brother.
You're like quarterback hell is pick 1 and 2. Good luck.
Mm-hmm.
I can see the Seahawks if there's any connection that defensive coordinator had with. There's probably not. Probably not at all. Lamar Jackson. Because, like, I think Fields needs that kind of support.
That defensive coordinator, McDonald, he was like a defensive assistant for John Harbaugh for like many years in the Ravens. And then in 2022, Harbaugh sent him in quotes. McDonald went to Michigan, was a DC at Michigan for Jim Harbaugh, then came back to the NFL, the Ravens, John Harbaugh, DC for the Ravens. So it feels like that John Harbaugh had him around in the Ravens for a while as a defensive assistant. He's like, I'll send you to college with my brother for a year to learn as DC, and you come back to the NFL, you'd be my DC. Then that happened, and now he's a head coach after a year of that. That's just an alternate reality I played out in my head.
Let's talk about the NCAA video game in the opt-out. Arch Manning opted out of it.
Didn't we talk about this? Yeah, did we talk about it last week?
Yeah, we talked about about what they'd be giving athletes if they agreed to it.
Yeah.
And he just for some reason said no.
Yeah, I don't get it. Why say no?
I think he didn't want it to be a distraction, but now it's a distraction.
Distract who? Who's it distracting?
I think
now it's distracting everyone.
The most realistic answer I saw was because his rating was going to be like 65. The Mannings are like, yeah, we can't have you in a video game 65. But maybe, I don't know. Because is Quinn Ewers, he wasn't a senior, was he? So he's coming back.
Right.
He's starting.
He's coming back, yeah.
Yeah, so maybe it's a pride thing where they're like, oh, he's not going to be the starter, so we don't want our son with the Manning name to be a backup in a video game.
Is Quinn Ewers we're back?
No.
Texas, we're back?
That was
okay. Because that was a long ass time ago.
Forgot who that was.
I forget.
I think his name was Sam or something.
Have you guys seen Dune yet?
Oh, wow. No, I'm going to get it.
Sam Ellinger?
Ellinger, yeah.
Ellinger.
For the Colts. Anyway, I don't know what Dune.
You don't know Dune?
I think I've heard it's a movie.
Uh-huh.
I don't know anything about it, and I don't want to say it, so don't make me.
It's 2 hours and 45 minutes.
Yikes.
It's next on your list.
No.
The OG one?
No, the new one.
Oh.
But the OG one's 215-ish.
Is it the same actors?
Well, it's part one came out like 2 years ago. This is part two. Think Deathly Hallows. There you go.
What's it about?
It's sci-fi, futuristic.
I'd hate it.
Planet. Yeah, you probably would.
2 out of 10.
It took me 3 times to get through it.
Why'd you keep going?
Because I heard everyone just talking about this part 2 that's out now in theaters, the best movie they've ever seen. So I was like, I gotta fucking power through part 1. So I finally got into the groove. But with sci-fi movies, like I gotta learn all the planets. I gotta learn what.
I hate that.
What
I don't want to do that.
Technology they're using and all these names.
Why?
Because once I
fit in with culture, with pop culture.
Once I got over the hump and I started getting into the story, then I was hooked. I was like, okay, this is pretty good. I know the names of things, so I don't have to rewind. And what did she say? That's annoying, and that's why it takes me a while. But once I did, I enjoyed it, and I can't wait for part 2.
So part 2 is the one that's out in theaters now.
Can you imagine sitting in a movie theater for 3 hours?
Yes. That's all I've got.
All right, everyone. I'm done.
I don't think
I
have
gotta finish
anything
this
else to
cookie.
share.
And then you're done for good.
Then I'm done.
Till your birthday.
Yeah.
You can be done after your birthday.
What are you doing for your birthday?
Nothing.
Fun.
Hopefully
Let's say what day.
Saturday.
It's Sunday.
It's lit. Maybe I'll go to UNF game.
They're gonna be out by then.
Fuck.
No, they'll be in the tourney.
Yeah. we could talk about that. We haven't.
What's there to say?
I don't know.
The UNF game or the
How about the
tournament?
game we went to?
The UNF game we went to. That was in the past
so
week.
bad. I can't believe that was the past week. It was like 3 weeks ago. That was so bad.
Bro, that
UNF
felt
had
like forever ago.
Such an embarrassing performance.
Yeah, we went to the UNF game, North Florida, here in town, and it was probably the worst performance I've ever seen.
It was my first time back at my alma mater too since graduating.
The arena from the outside looks like the library, but when you get in, it's like, okay, this is solid place to play basketball. But once they started playing, I was disgusted. Just jacking up threes.
It was terrible basketball, like just
missing
terrible.
Free throws, not really passing the ball at all.
Not like passing out of wide open like layups.
That was the worst part. Driving for a layup, you're midair about to score, and you kick it out to the three.
And then miss it.
He shoots a contested one, bricks it. And then their next game in that building, they win by like double digits. And I was like, how did that team that we watched beat a 19-11
Yeah, I don't know.
Stetson? So
We built like that.
but now that that team is in their conference tourney because they're in a conference that is pretty irrelevant. So they do the irrelevant conferences first.
Can you relax?
We
on
are
this?
too. It's okay.
Okay.
Our
The Americans kind of
it's been good this
it's a
year.
reputable conference.
But North Florida is currently in their conference tourney, and they're up by 1 at halftime.
Oh shit! Nice. So we lose, we're out.
Yeah.
Why isn't that on?
ESPN
I
Plus.
need to lock in after you guys leave.
But yeah, we're just sitting around waiting for March Madness to start. It's the next thing on our sports agenda in this country.
Who are we playing? Lipscomb?
Austin P.
Austin P.
Austin Powers?
Austin Peay.
Oh,
PA.
never heard of them.
They need to bring back the NCAA basketball video game, March Madness. I used to play that. That's why I know all the stupid colleges like that.
Yeah, when NCAA football game comes out, you can play as anyone. You play as FAU. It's gonna be crazy. Well, you'd have to buy a console and then the
It
game.
won't be the same. And I would need to become a Twitch streamer and find some income if I bought that shit. I'm not just gonna play for fun these days. I would probably get bored of it too, and my girlfriend would roast me. You just play video games?
Is that how she talks?
But till next time, this has been Dunn and Droopy.
I'm a grown ass kid. Swear I should be locked up for stupid.
I can't even hear the music, so I don't even know what's going
So
on.
I
Right now.
turn tragedy to triumph. Make music that's fire. Get my soul through the wire.
That's what I fear.